Orcas here. I wanted to make a little bit of an upgrade, so I figured I'd tell you about what I'm doing. This is the trusty 2012 BMW 1200 GS Rally Edition. I love this bike. I made a few upgrades to it, but we're going to talk specifically today about upgrading my luggage system. These are the Siskiyou Panniers from Giant Loop. These are 13 years old. They've been to multiple countries. I've got over 50,000 miles on this specific set, and I've been down with them on the Colorado BDR, sliding down rocks, and they've seen their fair share of wear and tear. And I just want to kind of talk to you about how valiantly they've served me and why I'm moving on to the next one. Basically, they're wearing out. The waterproofing is still pretty strong, but in a heavy rain, I will get water collecting inside the pannier because they're just kind of wearing in certain areas. The D-ring buckles on the inside I have replaced with key rings so that they are more robust, but also, you know, when those go, it's like, I don't know how easy it's going to be to fix on the trail. So I want to make sure I've got good equipment when I get out there. These have been wonderful, but they got to go. So, as you can see, I have gone to the more modern, more approachable, more versatile Mototrekk Pannier from Giant Loop. These are a 30-liter option, and what I really like about them is the versatility within the Giant Loop system. With the Siskiyou Panniers, they had the strap that came across the rear pillion seat, and it worked with the racks in place. They were a rackless option. These are not, but I do have racks in place on this bike, so they're a nice fit. What I love about it is with the tail pack from Giant Loop, I'm able to run this, and I run this most of the time. 95% of the time I have this on the bike. And then when I would go to put the Siskiyou Panniers on, this would have to come off and I would have to replace it with something else. Now for shorter trips, that can come off and that can come off. Shouldn't have been that hard. But for the shorter trips, I can keep those on, leave my toolkit. I've got the Usui backpack with the dancing monkey system that's also really versatile and lets me carry hydration and things on my back. What I love is that with the Tillamook bag, I can now toss this on, strap it down, combine it with the Mototrekk Panniers for those longer trips, and it gives me that versatility where if I want a shorter option, I can still run the tail pack and the Mototrekk bags and the backpack. It gives me more versatility if I'm doing shorter trips, longer trips. I now have a system that works for the number of days that I'm going out. Plus, I feel a lot more confident in the new setup because we've just got a more waterproof situation, and they're able to come off the bike. Truthfully, if I'm in an urban setting, they're easier to remove than the Siskiyou Panniers are, and I feel a lot more secure bringing those in the hotel or in the hostel or, you know, into the cabin wherever I end up staying. If I'm camping, of course, they stay right on the bike. And in a camping scenario, you've got the Tillamook bag right as the option. This fits a tent, long form tent. You don't have to go with the bike packing tent. You go with the regular one. That's beautiful. I think this is a great option and a great setup, and I'm really excited to try and get out there with the Mototrekk Panniers.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to Dirt Orcas, and check us out September 13th at the 8th Annual Dirt Orcas Summer Classic.